Hey guys, my name is Charity, aka Chababa. So this is going to be episode 3. We're going to be discussing about the coping mechanism and the lifestyle changes. I'm going to be sharing my lifestyle changes and adjustment I had to make the transition or the hair loss journey more bearable. Okay, so stick with me. So firstly, I'll be letting you know the coping mechanism I made. So first, when it happened, I didn't take note of it, leaving my hair. I wanted to have a fresh start. In case you don't know the story, you can check my previous episode. So I wanted to have a fresh start. So I didn't mind. I just wanted my hair to just grow. Then if that's grown out, then I'll begin to trim it and have some my lines and everything, have it all neat. So it was pointed out by my boss. So when I received that consciousness, so what I did was I owned up to it, and I had to make my research, and I had to be conversant with how do people feel around me. So the first thing I think I did was to barb my hair to have a low cut. So when I had a low cut, the next thing I did was to get like a hat, like a cap. You can call it hat depending on where you are, or cap. So I just make sure that I covered it, maintain a low cut, cream my hair just to make sure it's not hashy, because I noticed I had like some little bits blister or something like that. So maybe it's just due to the underlying, I had some underlying stuff. And by the way, a quick disclaimer: I haven't been officially diagnosed by a dermatologist or a specialist. Okay, so this is just my pure experience. So whatever I'm saying, just take it with a grain of salt. Okay, just take it with a grain of salt, as I'll be breaking down the experiences, and I'll be sharing what you can do also if you're to be experiencing hair loss as someone like me. So then I'll be sharing to you my lifestyle changes and adjustments. Some I'm working on it, some I haven't perfected, some is already part of my lifestyle currently. So let me say I've mentioned the art. I mentioned I had to barb my hair. Let me say I move boldly. I did not make it be a part of me. So I didn't make it a thing. Like, if at all people notice it, it's like an elephant in the room that people will not really want to address. And right now it's not more like in your face like that you might be worried about or somehow. So right now I think people just see it as, yeah, probably this guy is just going through a phase, and obviously I'm in Nigeria. So I just believe people just mind their business and all. So yeah, but early on when it happened, it was very obvious. But right now, I'm not seeing like much of that anymore because the hair is growing. I don't know if you can see it now. I don't know if the video will pick it. I hope the video is able to pick it. I'm not sure, because I myself haven't seen it for a while. So if you stick into the channel, you'll be able to see the progress as it's going. I'm sorry it has taken a while that I haven't posted my videos for a while, so I'm really sorry about that. But the coming videos, I'm going to be showing you more, and let me say the treatments and what I did. I'm updating videos will be coming soon, so just comment on the ones you have right now. Okay, just comment on them. Sorry, I'm like a canker or something. Yeah, so I'm going to be sharing with you some back tips that I also followed. So the next thing I did was reduce your stress. So if you can meditate, probably if you're religious, or you can calm your nerves, you have something to ponder about to keep your mind on. Okay, because actually you can call it TE or STE. The stress-induced telogen effluvium. So what your major goal is to find a way to handle your stress, okay, through maybe if you do yoga. I don't know if you're into that, you can try it. Deep breathing, that means control your breathing. Have you find when you're hungry, how you get that you don't catch your breath or when you're worried. So just catch your breath and maintain your breathing. So the next thing to do is your balanced diet. Okay, balanced diet. So your balanced diet, what you need to target most is your protein, your omega-3 fatty acid, the zinc, biotin, and vitamin. For your protein, your major one you should be looking at is your fish, eggs, and beans. For your omega-3 fatty acid, is your salmon, your walnuts. Yeah, those are the major ones. Then for your zinc, your oysters, your beef, your chicken. Then for biotin, your eggs, nuts, leafy green. Then for your vitamin, you have your fatty fish and fortified dairy. Now, how we add that, in case maybe you're worried that okay, what should other things I can eat, just make sure that it is nutrient. That's nutrient in it, and if it's fortified, just make sure it has nutrient in it. Okay. Then you see, just learn the best way to eat them in order to keep the benefits or to reap the benefits. So you know how to optimize the diet, whenever you eat them. And stay hydrated. That I'm working on. Stay hydrated. I don't know if you can see, like I have like like a bag. I did something we call pure water. It's like a sachet. Get enough sleep. That I'm trying, because I'm a dry cleaner. I don't know if you can see at my back. Those are chemicals I use for dry cleaning. So sometimes I can walk overnight, but I'm trying to work on that. So next thing you can work on is your exercise. Not like heavy exercise. Right now you're trying to manage stress, so it's just like moderate intensity exercise, like brisk walking, to reduce your stress. So anything that reduces stress is what you're targeting. Okay, so I advise excessive heat styling. I don't mean anything wrong, and I don't mean to come off in any way, but ladies, if you're experiencing any heating on your hair, please be careful, be it chemical or mechanical. So maybe straining machine, just make sure, be careful. You can apply any spray that is going to protect your hair to minimize the damage. Okay, it's very important. Then for your whenever you are taking care of your hair, that's the next one. Make sure that you're gentle with it. So let's, for example, you're using a conditioner, you're using shampoo, make sure that it is not harsh, make sure that it's sulfate free, and also you can try to go in for massage therapy. That's for the scalp. You guys know how it is, massage therapy. You can try it's not a conventional massage therapy, but if you don't have access, please try combing your hair. You know how it feels when you comb your hair, so just try to comb your hair. This is whereby you take care of your hair consciously than maybe probably you haven't before. Okay. And you can consider supplements, but for the supplements, you try to get in contact with a specialist. That means a dermatologist. You get in contact, for example, like biotin, vitamin B, and fish oil, as we discussed. So make sure you can manage your scalp condition. For example, now I mentioned my hair, whereby I noticed I also have like some other like hashes or something on my hair and some blisters. So any other one that is apart from you losing your hair on your hair, maybe probably you have like psoriasis, eczema, dandruff. So make sure that you treat those so that you can have a wholesome healing process. So I make sure that if you can, and as soon as possible, to consult your dermatologist. I have my own reason why I haven't, but I've said when I can, I will. Those are the things I've done to cope. As I've mentioned them before, is to be the first thing I did was to cut my hair. The second thing is that I sometimes wear hats to cover my hair. The third thing is that I hone up to it, and mostly I did it while my hair was growing, so it got more bearable. I believe I'll be able to show you the hair. If not, maybe in the upcoming video I'll be updating you on how it is. But you can check my previous video. I added it there on how my hair is. So don't feel bad don't feel overwhelmed. It is reversible, at least according to the research. So make sure that you see your dermatologist as soon as you can if you're also experiencing what I've experienced. The one I take seriously the most out of the list is me eating well, all right, and also taking my rest, because I could see that while what occurred, I wasn't like having a break, and I wasn't even really eating well. So I'm trying to optimize that as I'm working. So also stay hydrated. This one thing I'm also working on, and yeah, those are the major things I'm working on. Why the rest is those are things I do. So I wish you the best in your healing process if you have it, and if you're not, I'm happy for you. Okay, so have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Stay tuned.